What's up, Wild fans? Welcome into the More You Know with Joe. I believe this is episode 9, but math is not my forte. Joining me today is Keaton Thompson. Thanks for tuning in on Facebook Live. Thommer, what's up, my friend?
Hey, Joe. Just hanging out here in Minneapolis, biding time till the season comes around.
Nice. Well, thanks for joining me. I will quickly say on an aside, this man here, one of my favorite ever in many years of pro hockey. So, comments, questions on Facebook Live, send them our way, and I'll try and get to them as we move on throughout the little interview with the official questionnaire, of course, coming in just a couple of minutes. So, again, remind Wild fans to check out IowaWild.com. Mason Shaw has re-signed with the Minnesota Wild organization, a 2-year deal. Details are on our website, our social media sites, always staying up to date. Don't forget, tomorrow at the Iowa State Fair, myself and Ben Gisselson will be there from 10:30 till noon. Wear your Wild gear. If we see you, we'll chat you up, and you'll end up with an Iowa Wild souvenir. So we'll see you tomorrow at the State Fair, 10:30 a.m. till noon, myself and Benny G. Speaking of state fairs, Minnesota State Fair is right around the corner. So Keaton Thompson, let's talk for a minute about state fairs and maybe what your favorite state fair food would be. If North Dakota, your hometown state, has a state fair, what can you share with us on state fairs?
Yeah, North Dakota actually has a great state fair. It's in Minot, so across the state from Devil's Lake, Grand Forks, so it's a little bit of a drive. But when I was a little younger, so it's been a while since I've been back, but I know my brother's been a couple of times to see some good concerts. I think the lineup this year was pretty top-notch. Only been to the Minnesota State Fair once. That was a great time, honestly. I love the finger foods. So honestly, if I had to pick my number one, got to be fried pickles. I don't know what it is about them, but just coming fresh off that hot grease is always a pleasure. And then the big whoop around town is that Martha May's cookies. I ate about 15 of those, so I probably put those in a close second. And if not, I'm a big ride guy, so I like going on the rides, playing the games, just kind of buying into the whole experience.
Yeah, I was going to go there next. From a carnival game perspective, I don't know if you remember the old Nintendo Wii used to have carnival games. Do you have a favorite? Is there anything you're really good at? The bottle toss or the water gun game? Any of those darts at the balloons? Basketball being one of my favorite sports to watch. I always love throwing up some shots at the fair, even though I know the rims are a little crooked or a little sideways. Yeah. I still give my money to them, and I'm hoping just to win a stuffed animal or basketball. Love it. Keaton Thompson, Wild defenseman, joining me here. The More You Know with Joe. He's 25-year-old North Dakota alum, his hometown state as well. Third season coming up with the Iowa Wild, 78 career games in an Iowa sweater. Both years were great seasons. The end of last year, as difficult as the year was, team was playing great hockey. The year before, they gets halted by the pandemic. Maybe best season ever, on pace to be the best season ever. So far, you've been a winner in Iowa. How's that felt?
It's been a great time in Iowa. They treat you so well there. They make everything really easy coming in a new situation 2 years ago. And then obviously it's a terrible situation with the pandemic coming in and ending the season with such a hot streak going and with the playoffs coming in and our team, how we were set up and geared up, ready for playoffs. That was always a tough one. Then last year it was good just to get games in, we kind of knew going in that it was going to be a different regimen. And then it was nice to get back on the ice after that 9-month delay. So it's been a real pleasure down in Iowa. The fans are great, staff and management's been good, and honestly, the guys are unbelievable too. So it's never have one complaint going to Des Moines.
The locker room chemistry, you just touched on the guys. It was another thing I wanted to get to with you because it seems like you have fit seamlessly into the room, very laid back persona. And it does seem like the last couple of years in particular, the winning environment, the good group in the locker room, they've kind of gone hand in hand. How important is that?
You're out there just wanting to play for the guy next to you. Obviously, you have your own endeavors. You want to have your own goals and try and hit that. But if you're not out there trying to make the next guy better and win for them too, it's it's going to be a tough situation to go into. So you just you're going to work with those guys every day. So it's always a treat to hear some of the comments and jokes flying around there. Obviously getting guys back like Mason Shaw, that's a huge plus. That guy, you can't beat him. He's one of the best guys out there. So we got a good core group of guys, and, it makes it easy to come to the rink every day.
Where are you right now, by the way, like this second? I mean, obviously I can tell it's your motor vehicle. What are you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm just sitting in my car right outside my apartment in St. Louis Park, gearing up for a big beauty league game tonight, trying to make the playoffs for next week. So got to focus in, and I got to get a little clear mental space out here.
Wait, what time's puck drop?
6:45. So it's only about a 15-minute drive. Not too worried.
All right. So you got some time.
Yeah. I would. I'd be. You could see my sweat beating down if it was cutting it close. But no, plenty of time.
All right. If you're watching on Facebook Live and you're in the Minnesota area, clear the traffic, clear the lanes. Keaton Thompson's got the beauty game to get to. How's that been? Have you played in the past?
Yeah, it's. I'm trying to think how many years I've been in Minneapolis. I think this will be my third of fourth. I played in the league for 3 years, and I've been in Minneapolis for 4. I took last summer off just because I had a really good skate regimen, and just didn't really work out on when I wanted to skate and how I was lifting. So this year it worked out. I mean, it's always great going out, seeing some of those NHL guys and how they work the puck and move around. So it's always fun, and it's pretty light spirit out there. So you can't get too down on yourself if you have a bad game.
Who's the team MVP so far? Pending you guys, of course, accomplish your goal.
Oh, I want to say the goalies, but they get backdoor tap-ins all day. But I would say the guy I like watching the most is Brock Besser. So it's kind of nice playing with him in college and seeing him, score goals on the regular. Like, it almost looks too easy. And I ask him how he does it, but he doesn't want to seem to tell me that often.
Fishing tournament's coming up early October, the Iowa Wild Fishing Tournament for a great cause. You've kind of told me you'd be dialed in, pending you're in for camp and all those things work out and you're healthy, that you want to participate. Tell our fans that may be signing up for the tournament. Again, details at iowawild.com, a little bit about your fishing background. Yeah,
no, growing up on a lake, Devil's Lake's a great fishing lake. It's a huge walleye lake. Ice fishing's big too. So it's kind of always been around the town. Growing up with it. I'm going to be honest, I'm not the best fisherman in the world, but I'll go out there, have a good time. If I pull the state record, I pull the state record. No high hopes here though. No, it's a great event. So I'm really excited just to get on the water, hang out with some fans, and, hopefully we can try some fish up after too.
Couple cold ones and get your rod in the water, right?
Yeah, as long as it's a cold one, I don't even need a fishing rod.
All right, to the official questionnaire. I've been asking all of your teammates that have done this so far if they've watched previous ones. Do you know what you're getting into here with these 13 questions?
No, I have. Nope. I'm pretty raw when it comes to social media. I don't even have a Facebook, so I can't hop onto the Facebook Lives. All
right, then we'll see how you do. If you had any opportunity, or if you had the opportunity, to join any band, current, past, whoever, who would you choose and why?
Great question. I would say honestly, I would love to join the Chainsmokers. I think their job is, not going to say it's easy, but I could press a button and put the hands up in there and make some noise. So I think that'd be a fun one to join. If I had to throw it back though, I would probably say the Red Hot Chili Peppers, because I was just reading their book again the other day, and those guys had a wild life. Awesome.
2 good answers there. Seen them both in concert, and they both put on a great show. What sport would you play if you weren't playing hockey?
I wasn't any good at baseball, so I'd probably have to pick football. I love football. It's just a nice fall-time sport. Or kind of the same as hockey. You've got a good team camaraderie and just get out there and hit someone.
What's the first thing you would do in a zombie apocalypse?
See, I have this theory. I don't want to be the last one on Earth, so I might just join them. But if I had a hideout for a couple days, I would probably go straight to Montana, check out the scenery, and if they get me there, at least I had a good view.
Very creative answer. I love it. What's your favorite smell?
I would say gasoline, probably, like when you're filling up the boat or filling up your car. That always hits the smell real good.
That's the second one we've gotten. Second gasoline smell we've gotten so far. Most used app on your phone?
I would say Instagram. Yeah, I use that mostly for my news feed. So I don't have Twitter, don't have Facebook. I guess I could put Snapchat up there, but I don't snap that many people. So I'd say Instagram's number one.
What superpower would you have if you could choose?
To teleport easily. I hate traveling, hate sitting in the car, but I'd travel. I mean, I'd teleport anywhere.
Hate those 6-hour Iowa Wild bus rides and 5 a.m. flights commercial?
Oh, I mean, I love those. So don't get me wrong. I'd be there before you guys knew it.
What's the last text message you sent? No context here. It could be to anyone. You just kind of referenced one a little bit earlier, I think.
Oh, it is. Oh no, I lost you.
Well, did you go check the text? That's probably why you lost me.
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, I did. It is. It's do you want a pork chop? I texted my roommate. I was making pregame meal and asked him if you want a pork chop.
What a classy roommate.
Yeah, just taking care of
And I love that you actually went. I just love that you went and checked that on the live interview. That's great. What's your favorite sandwich, Tom?
I would say a spicy Italian. I love going to those nice home mom and pop delis. I think they make the best sandwiches. And I'm a big fan of a little spice too. So I get the Girardi peppers on there too and really make me sweat a little bit.
Give me a place, or give us a place in Minnesota where you'd find a similar to the one you're describing.
There's a place called Ham's. It's right off 394, kind of in Minnetonka. Just a small little shop. It's in a little strip mall. I don't think you'd ever blink at it twice if you're driving by, but if you're ever by there, give it a chance.
What's the best type of cheese?
God, why am I blanking on this? Oh, burrata. I love burrata cheese. I found it in San Diego and then never gave up on it since.
If you had to be transformed into an animal, what animal would you choose and why?
Let's say a dolphin. I think, I don't know, I watch a lot of Animal Planet. Those guys look like they got a pretty good life, just cruising around, hanging out.
You have $7 at the grocery store. What do you buy?
Probably get a rotisserie chicken for $6.50, hopefully.
Costco, usually, where you can find them that cheap, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I was.
And they're big. Like they're decent sized chickens,
Oh yeah, they're pumping some type of hormone into those things. So yeah, I'm gonna eat well for $7.
Yeah, that's a couple probably. You mentioned the Red Hot Chili Peppers book earlier. What's the last book you read?
I'm reading an investment book on rental properties right now. Don't understand a whole lot about it, but it's a subject I'm super interested in right now, and just kind of want to dive in a little bit and see if it's my flavor or not.
For something possibly post-career?
Yeah, no, I talked to a couple guys like Cody McLeod. He's told me a lot about it. And obviously, you want to play as long as you can, but hockey comes and goes pretty quick. So if that's something I can get into and really appreciate and enjoy, I think I'd really like to get into that.
All right. Well, there you go, Iowa Wild season ticket holders and fans. If you have a knowledge or a leg up on the investment property thing, rental properties. Now you know who to find on the team to share some knowledge right there in defenseman Keaton Thompson. I like that.
Yep.
Always good to broaden your horizons, my friend.
Yep. I'm like a sponge, so don't be afraid.
Last question.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say last question for you, but you were going to say, I guess, community event or what have you. Don't be afraid to come up and chat you up about rental properties.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you guys want to give a couple away to me, that's fine too, but I'd be more than happy to learn.
Last question. Describe in 5 words what hockey means to you.
5 words. All right. It's a tough one. I would say fun, a commitment, friends, passionate, and I would say learning, because I feel like every day you can go on and you can learn a little bit something new every day in the game of hockey. So I'd say that's my 5. Maybe not be the best describing words, but that's what comes to mind right away for me.
I like that. Time we've gotten the word commitment, and you guys every day grinding it out. I would say definitely committed to your craft. So I like that one. Good work.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, brother. Well, we'll see you down the line. Good luck tonight as the puck drops into Beauty League. What's the name of your team?
Bic. It's called Bic, but the Bic Razors. We're on a little bit of a slide, so hopefully turn that around.
Is who's in net? Staylock?
Yeah, we got Al. So that's so nice as a defenseman. You don't have to cross the blue line.
Hey, Iowa Wild alumni all around on Team Beck. I love it. Yeah, he'll sauce pucks out the center ice.
Yeah, I think he has more points in the Beauty League than I do, which is, I don't know if I should say that or not.
Hey, off the glass and out, buddy. Thanks for doing this, Thommer. Good luck tonight, and we'll see you when you get to training camp.
All right, Joe. Appreciate it.
All right, Wild fans, thanks for tuning in. Again, State Fair tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. to noon, iowawild.com for all the latest. There's my boy, Keaton Thompson. The More You Know with Joe, episode 9. We'll see you again next week on Facebook Live at 5:30 Central Time for our next victim. Till then, have a good week. Thanks, Thommer.
Peace.